Data to dive into today. It's newly released data showing that nearly 75,000 immigrants with no criminal record were detained by ICE since the beginning of the Trump administration's crackdown earlier this year. A research group tied to UC Berkeley's law school says that under President Trump, under this ongoing operation, immigration arrests have surged to roughly 220,000 in the just 9 months. The data comes as ICE activities continue to escalate in many Democratic-led cities. We saw a lot of action in New Orleans and Minneapolis over the weekend. Dozens have already been arrested there. CNN's Priscilla Alvarez has much more on this. What are you gathering from this new data out?
Well, Kate, this data really backs up what we have been hearing anecdotally from attorneys as well as advocates who have worked with a lot of those immigrants who have been detained by Immigration and Customs Enforcement and by U.S. Border Patrol over the last several months. And in many of these cases, there had not been criminal records. Yes, these were people who were in the United States illegally, but they did not fall into the categories that the administration has repeatedly talked about national security and public safety threats just based on their records. So this data again shows that of the 220,000 arrests that have happened in these last 9 months, nearly 75,000 people had no criminal records. This is according to the Data Deportation Project, which, as you mentioned, is a group associated with U.S. Berkeley Law School. Earlier this summer, though, we had been seeing similar data crop up. That is that less than 10% of immigrants taken into custody since this was October of 2024 had any serious criminal convictions. So this has been a trend that we have been seeing over the last several months. That is